Hi everyone. I was thinking of doing this video a while ago, but why not do it now? So it's been 2 weeks since Augusty or Sugar from BTS's album was released, D-Day, and I was thinking I might as well do a review because honestly it has to be one of the best albums I've heard so far in this year, because every track is just amazingly done. Like, I didn't expect it to be this good, but I literally listen to the album every day. Like, no lie. Like, I have proof. I can show you my Spotify thing. But yeah, I'm here to rank like all the tracks and go through my thoughts with each one of them and tell you guys my 3 favorite songs. So without further ado, let's go into it.
Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real till the D-Day, but it's gonna be okay. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch, time taking it.
First, we'll be talking about D-Day. D-Day is the first track on the album, and honestly I have to say it's a great way to open it, and I absolutely love the song. It's actually my top 3 songs of the album. And I love the lyrics, but also the beat gets me really hyped up. Like, I feel like I can do anything. Like, I feel like punching someone whenever I listen to it, but in a good way. Also, the lyrics are really nice. It's like, whatever is in the future is the future, the past is the past, but what you should be focused on is the present. And if you get down, all you have to do is focus on believing again and getting back up, which I actually love a lot. And I feel like it's gonna be on my Spotify wrapped a lot. So yeah, that's all I have to say about D-Day. Now let's move on to Haegum.
이 노래는 해금, yeah. 올라타봐 지금, yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금, yeah. 이 노래는 해금, yeah. 올라타봐 지금, yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금.
The only thing I have to say is that of the entire trilogy, this has to be my favorite song. Not only does it have an amazing beat, and I love how compared to Daechwita, it's one instrument specifically, whereas Daechwita focused on the whole concept of a parade or a march. This is just to do with one instrument, with the concept of the significance of freeing what is forbidden, and Haegum, or a Haegum song like he described in IU's palette. And I love it a lot because it's kind of simple but not overwhelming in a way, which I kind of had a problem with her featuring J-Hope. And yeah, I found it very overwhelming to me, but it is a good song. But Haegum wise is simple, it only focuses on one thing, but it does it so well, and the way he executed it was just amazing. As I mentioned earlier on, the song is very overwhelming to me beat-wise, but the message is really done well. It's kind of like you're so focused on criticizing everything I do and everything I have achieved in life without realizing that you've practically done nothing but just that. And like, the more you criticize me on your keyboard and the more you envy me, the more you waste your own life. And it's basically like, who are you to make all these assumptions about me that you just heard like on the street, that are rumors, but you never know how my life is, and you will never get to be that status. You never understand how it feels to be that way. So it's just like give up, move on, live your life, leave me alone. Honestly guys, I feel like I've ruined the song for myself, like by watching the MV, because whenever I listen to the song I just feel so sad and I get a sense of dread and chills down my spine. I kind of get the same feeling as Louder Than Bombs when I listen to that. Like the main reason I don't like that song is because it just gives me the creeps whenever it just makes my skin crawl louder than Bombs does. So as much as I say like on Twitter, oh Louder Bombs, I hate Louder Bombs, it's not because I want to be edgy or I'm a hater. It's just that the sensation that song gives is not nice to me. And I think I've done the same with Amygdala. But one thing I have to say is I'm very proud of him for being this open about his feelings and being so brave to share this all with us, especially when it was painful for him to share this stuff. And in Road to Today he did explain to Jimmy that whenever he works on this song he gets a lot of mood swings. Well, it's understandable when you talk about things like the accident you had pre-debut, your mother's heart surgery since you were a child, your dad's liver cancer. It's a lot to take in, and honestly I'm so proud of him. Not only that, also the music video is very deep, especially when he makes the scar himself, because there's an insert in Road to D-Day, the documentary, where he basically says that wounds are made by the individual. It's more about how you deal with the aftermath or how you handle things from then on, which I think he's doing a good job of. I mean, unpacking all that stuff just means that you're processing it, that you're trying to be stronger. And that's what he described as well, that while he unpacks all these memories, he does feel free as a person. He doesn't have those memories haunting him as much, and I'm very proud of him for that. So yeah, somebody does love, but I'm thinking about you. Somebody does love, somebody does love, but I'm thinking about you. Somebody does love, but I'm thinking about you. Somebody does love. Basically, all I have to say is that this song is my favorite off the album, and it's the song where it was the first listen. I was like, yeah, this is the one. This is the song off of Deep Day that I immediately connected with. And not only that, the lyrics are so nice and reflective. Like, it talks about love, but in a way it's kind of questioning the whole concept of love, because it's a thing we've known entire life. It's always been something that's existed. Though I'm in love with this person, but what exactly is love? Is it just being happy at the memories, but is it actually just something else you don't know? And it's kind of like remind me of Girl of My Dreams, the Juice WRLD song that he collabed on, and how in his verse Yoongi talks about how they've broken up, but it's only until they reflect and they're broken up that's when he realized it was love. and just kind of that idea. I don't know how to explain it, but it just reminds me of that. So yeah, I love this song a lot. Not only that, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about how good Adora sounded on this song, because holy shit, she sounded so stunning and so good. I love the harmonization because it was just the right amount. It wasn't too little or too much. And yeah, I'm proud of it.
많은 진실들과 수많은 거짓들 사이 우리는 제대로 세상을 바라보는가. It is all dirty. 나 또한 깨끗한가. It is all dirty. 당신은 깨끗한가. 시커먼 질문들과 무차별 비난들 사이 우리는 무엇을 위해서 싸우는가. It is all dirty. 나 또한 깨끗한가. It is all dirty.
Hollow Knight. I just want to say that this is such an amazing track. I feel like I've been saying that a lot for this album, but holy shit, this is one hell. This is so good, this song is. Because I feel like the instrumental is simple. I don't know how to describe it, but it's structured in a way that gives you goosebumps and emphasizes everything he says. Even if you don't speak Korean, by listening to song you can tell that he's saying something meaningful. Like everything he says has a point to it in this song. And I love how he used this song to talk about the whole political sphere of human nature, and how instead of there's different opinions, there's just two extremes now. It's either you're my side or you're completely against me. And I think that's really brave of him to talk about, especially being a public figure that's like in the scrutiny of the general public and most subjected to things like peer pressure or criticism or the actions he does or the actions he chooses not to do. And I think it's a really good way to use this platform and just express himself, which I absolutely love the song for, and it gives me goosebumps in the best way possible. So this has to be another top track of mine. I'll have to put it second, yeah, it has to be second on my top 3. And yeah, that's all I have to say about Hollow Knight. I have a lot to say about this, and it'll probably take the entire performance, so let's go. I just want to say that I adore this song a lot because not only the message is really inspiring and thoughtful of him, because he has talked a lot of the times about how the industry or newly debuted in the industry is very hard for new era groups, and how it's hard to survive in such an industry. And I feel like as much as he said it, nothing can speak volumes like music does. And the fact that he took the time out to basically make a song pouring out all his feelings, and it's kind of like him telling himself things that he wanted to hear when he debuted. Like, I kind of agree with IU on her Pal episode when she said that it felt like he was saying stuff that he wanted himself to hear when he was a trainee, and how she wanted to just comfort him. And I love how he talks about like just the scrutiny you can get and how unfair it is to be put against people you know and people you love and you bond with in the industry, on the charts and numbers wise. and I love that a lot actually, and I think it touched the heart of many people. And also when he said it's like for the youth, I can totally see it when he's talking about basically when the world's on fire, just like saying fuck this shit, like just why is this happening to me? It's just kind of like inspirational, but it's also consoling in a way, saying that this is how the industry is, and I hope everything is fine. But just know that it's okay to be frustrated, and it's understandable to just like let your rage out, basically. And I like the part when he basically repeats that everything's gonna be okay, because it's kind of like consoling himself, like convincing himself, but convincing others. And now I'm going to get started on the similarities between So Far Away and First Love, because a lot of people point out the So Far Away differences, aka him using the dream lyrics in your trials ended for bloom lyric. He exchanged one of the words, but it's just that same melody, and it's just where he says it and then the melody eases in. It just gave me goosebumps, because I was like, oh my god, that's So Far Away. Like, and I think it's such a signature melody that when you hear it, you're like, holy fuck. Like this guy is just another level. And personally, one thing that I spotted was that towards the end, he adopts a tone, like when he rapid fire like lyrics, and I noticed that it's the same tone he uses for the piano in First Love. Like the way he promises the piano that he'll never be separated from the piano music as a whole, and he'll always go into the bass of the piano. It kind of gave me goosebumps, like oh my god, like he's saying that to like a junior now. Like he's literally going desperately to, in the same tone he said to music his biggest passion, he's using that same tone to other in the industry as a way of consolation, and that raggedness. And honestly gave me goosebumps. I was like, oh my fucking god, that's the First Love tone. And oh, it gave me chills. 오늘따라 멀어 보이는 현관. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. 모두가 떨어져 버린 이 순간, 어제보다 멀어지는 우리 사이. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. This is the last track of the album, and I just want to say, what a way to close an album, because it's just the lyrics of the song are so uplifting but comforting in a way as well, because he basically talks about how things in life will always change, and how as life goes on, some of your scary memories turn into beautiful ones, and how the moment he is in right now will basically be already in the past. But he also reveals that he's scared of that fact, and it's just that like it's scary, the future is scary, the past is scary, present is scary, but all you can do is just let life go on, do what you need to do, and just live life to the best. And honestly, I love his vocals in the song, and if I have to be honest, I feel like I prefer this version of Life Goes On compared to the BTS one. I don't know why, but it's just so uplifting and easy to listen to. I don't know why, but I just like this, and I like the tone he uses in the chorus, the kind of like nasally one. And yeah, he did an amazing job. And yeah, it has been one of my favorite songs, but now I'm confused because there's like 4 4 songs that I really like from the album, which are D-Day, SDL, Polar Night, Snooze, Polar Night and Life Goes On. So that's going to be a bit hard for top 3. But if I had to think about it really specifically, it'd probably be D-Day, Polar Night and Life Goes On. Yeah, that's all I have to do now. It might change, but for now it's that. But SDL is a very close first. So yeah. My overall comments on the album is that I'll give it a rating of 9 out of 10. And also that in case you're wondering about my review to People Part 2, I made a video about it and it was like an analysis on my channel. And for Interlude Dawn, I just have to say that it's a very beautiful interlude and I love the incorporation of electric guitars, because honestly whenever he uses electric guitars it just does something to me, like it just hits in a different way, especially like Tomorrow with like the exaggerated electric guitar riff in the end. But yeah, it's like my favorite element of his production when he just whips out the electric guitars. But yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 and I was actually quite shocked at how good the album is. And well done Yoongi, like I'm glad that he had to postpone the album and I feel like that time was needed. So I hope his tour goes well, the remaining dates, because it does seem very fun and I'm glad that he's having a good time on stage and just fan interactions going really well. And yeah, I hope everything goes well for him. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and bye guys.